and to provide a report on Kenya's preparedness and containment and management of the threat posed by Ebola virus disease, following your directive during the plenary sitting of the 2nd June 2026. I also acknowledge the concern raised by honorable members regarding the possibility of Ebola virus disease importation into the country, the establishment of a quarantine and isolation centers in Kenya, the preparedness of public health facilities, and the nature of the regional and international coordination mechanism. From the onset, I wish to assure this House and the people of Kenya that the country has not recorded any confirmed case of Ebola virus disease as of 3rd of June 2026. The government is, however, treating the regional outbreak with the seriousness it deserves, because Ebola is a severe disease with high fatality and huge public health threat. And Kenya's position as a regional aviation, trade, transport, and diplomatic hub places the country at increased risk of importation of the disease. Honorable Speaker, the epicenter of this outbreak is in DRC and Congo. As per our last situational update, the Democratic Republic of Congo has reported 1,083 suspected cases and 259 deaths. Of these, 321 cases are laboratory confirmed, with 48 confirmed deaths. A total of 2,746 contacts have been listed for follow-up. Uganda has reported 12 confirmed cases and 2 deaths, with 642 contacts listed for follow-up. Honorable Speaker, this disease is associated with the Bundi species of Ebola virus. This is significant because there is currently no approved vaccine for this particular virus or for this particular species. The outbreak has also affected healthcare workers both in DRC and in Congo. In view of the regional risk, the WHO declared the outbreak as a public health emergency of international concern on the 16th of May 2026, while Africa CDC declared it a public health emergency of continental security. These both declarations by WHO and Africa CDC signals an extraordinary public health event that poses a risk to other countries and requires a coordinated international response. Kenya has therefore activated the National Preparedness System in accordance with our constitutional duty to protect the right to health, our obligations under the Health Act 2017 and the International Health Regulations 2025. Honorable Speaker, before I respond to the many questions that you have asked me to answer, let me just give the country what is Ebola and which type of Ebola is this. Ebola is a severe, often very fatal illness in humans. There are 3 different types of species. There's Ebola, Zaire, Sudan virus, and the current one we have, which is called Bundibugyo virus, which has the capacity to cause large outbreaks. The modes of transmission are many, Honorable Speaker and members. The infection index from contact to the wild animals. Thereafter, transmission occurs from person to person through blood or bodily fluids from infected persons or dead bodies. Transmission can also occur from contaminated surfaces or objects like bed linen and clothing or unsafe injection practices. What are the early signs and symptoms? The average incubation period of this particular virus, Ebola virus, is between 2 to 21 days. Infected people are not contagious until they develop the symptoms. Initial signs and symptoms and non-specific. Many